Hi guys, I'm Nighrum. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna start a full new Let's Play from Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Yeah, today is the day its premiere. This game will be normally released on 26th of June, but I got deluxe edition, so I can begin this game sooner, 24th June actually. It's exclusive, PlayStation 5 exclusive, and made by Kojima Productions by known person, Hideo Kojima. Very beautiful, very unique game. It's a sequel, it's a continuation to Death Stranding from 2019, which I have played, but in my private time I didn't record it. But I got Platinum Trophy and I enjoyed the first game, so I am very excited for the second game. In this second game, we're gonna start in Mexico, from what I know. We're gonna visit different places. We're gonna play as the same character from the first game. Again, we're gonna play as Porter, as Sam Porter Bridges. And now, as you see in here in this menu, we also got a Lou. If you didn't see the Death Stranding 1 or you haven't played Death Stranding 1, yeah, maybe you don't know who Lou is. So yeah, there is a Death Stranding recap which we're gonna see now before we start the new game. So I advise you guys. Yeah, there might be some spoilers. So if you didn't see it, the first game, if you didn't watch it or haven't you didn't play this game, then I advise you guys to either watch it or play it before you dive into Death Stranding 2, so you can understand the story better. Beautiful world, amazing characters. Each character is unique, has its own story, and we are talking about a beautiful and destroyed apocalyptic world which was destroyed by an extinction. And now everybody is isolated, and we have to deliver supplies. We have to connect people together, connect the whole world. In the first game we were connecting America, and now we're gonna do the same in Mexico and in Australia. So let's dive in. Death Stranding recap. Let's go, guys.
Perhaps you remember me. That's right. It's Dead Man.
Oh,
The world, as you know, is in awful shape. And it's all because of the Death Stranding.
all right.
The dead started to find their way into our midst, crossing over from the other side. We call these entities BTs, Beached Things. When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation. A void out, leaving nothing but a massive crater in its wake.
Yes, so here we now here see the story of Death Stranding 1, the original. What happened in there? What kind of enemies we had in there? What happened to the world exactly?
But that was only the beginning. Strange rain fell from the sky, rapidly aging everything it touched. A phenomenon we came to know as timefall. Structures would rust and collapse, and people grew old in an instant. The world transformed into something completely unrecognizable. Those who survived these changes came to fear both timefall and BTs alike. They withdrew into the remaining cities, which in turn closed their doors to outsiders. People ceased to travel and stopped meeting in person. They grew distant from one another and became further isolated. The social, cultural, and political bonds between humans began to crumble. The Death Stranding was hastening humanity's extinction. Seeing this, Bridget Strand, the last president of the United States of America, founded Bridges, an organization committed to making America whole again and providing a future for all humankind. However, Bridget died before she could realize this ambition. It was you, Sam, who took up her cause and resolved to see it through. Sam, the humble porter, who also possessed the unique powers of a repatriate, the one and only person who could save humanity. So with Bridges' Cupid in hand, and accompanied by the bridge baby Lou, you embarked on a journey across North America.
Yeah, so like I told you that there are some spoilers in here, referring to the first game. Very important things in here.
Of course, you had struggles of your own, often phosmophobia, or the fear of being touched. The despair of having lost everything was just too much. But despite it all, you strive to bring people together. By extending the Chiral Network across the length and breadth of the continent, you would enable the rebirth of the United States as the United Cities of America. You were also to rescue Bridget's daughter, Amelie, who had been taken captive by terrorists. These were the vital missions you were entrusted with, Sam.
And of course, the story wasn't so simple. There were lots of different plots, and there was a big kind of like big mystery hidden just in the story. Lots of mysteries actually. So yeah, I'll be referring to different things that happened in the first game because I'm familiar with first game. So like I told you, if you didn't watch it, if you didn't play the first game, be cautious, okay? Be cautious.
We, your friends at Bridges, did everything we could to support your efforts. There was our director, Di Hardman, a close associate of Bridget, who was dedicated to fulfilling her final wishes. His commitment to American Reconstructionism was absolute, and for that he was named the first president of the UCA. And of course, Sam, the incomparable Dead Man, yours truly. I'd like to think we became the best of friends. As you may recall, I was born from an artificial womb, and over the course of my life was the recipient of numerous organ transplants. I've always got on with the dead. I used to be a coroner. Anyway, I pushed myself physically and mentally to help you and your BB, Lou. Mama and Lochna were twin sisters, as you may remember. Skilled scientists who developed the Cupid, which was essential for Chiral Network expansion. A personal tragedy caused the two of them to grow apart. But they've since reconciled, with both their souls residing in the same body. Ah, Hartman. Every 21 minutes his soul departs his physical form, and for 3 minutes his body is clinically dead. During this temporary death, his soul is sent to the beach. That's why he knows more about the beach and the Death Stranding than anyone else. His knowledge proved indispensable in the execution of your mission, Sam. Fragile, leader of the private delivery outfit Fragile Express. Exposure to timefall caused her entire body from the neck down to age significantly. It was the mark of a terrible betrayal. Higgs, a former comrade, used timefall as an instrument of torture, you see. To no surprise, Fragile was hell-bent on getting revenge. But after meeting you, Sam, she had a change of heart. As your friends, we would stop at nothing to see you succeed. But ultimately, crossing the continent was something you had to do on your own, with only Lou for company. And with no end to the forces that stood in opposition. Deadly BTs, unforgiving terrain and unpredictable weather, ruthless terrorists. The list goes on. Without a doubt, your greatest enemy was Higgs. Convinced that humanity deserved to go extinct, he kidnapped Amelie and tried to torment you and countless others. But neither he nor anything else could stop you from achieving your goal. The Chiral Network was finally completed. The bridge to the future was built, but your ordeal was not yet over. You had to learn the real nature of the Death Stranding, a secret that Amelie had kept hidden from us all this time, and a terrible truth you had to face. But you accepted this final revelation, Sam, and did what had to be done. America rose from the ashes as the UCA. And as the people celebrated your accomplishments, you carried out one final mission in secret. To save your BB. To save Lou. You removed the child from the pod that was their prison and began a new life together. And so it was that the two of you vanished without so much as a trace.
Okay, so this was everything. So now we can start a new game. Let's do it. Towards auto-saving. Yes, we met, yeah, in this recap, we met these characters, very important characters we met in the first game. Of course, some of these characters, yeah, will return. Not many. Mostly will have completely new characters in the second game, new terrain and different like abilities. There will be like lots of stuff added. I have seen that they added lots of fighting mechanics, lots of weapons, etc., etc., lots of vehicles. So it's gonna be interesting, guys. We're gonna play on normal. Choose your preferred level of difficulty. This can be changed at any time with the options menu. Mixes challenging gameplay with an enjoyable story. Recommended for those who are familiar with action games who want to experience everything this title has to offer. Yes, normal. It is said that a person's birthday will indicate their path in life. Research has also shown that it can determine a person's experience of dooms. Enter your birthday and see what the future has in store. Alright. Alright. Those born under constellations with a greater connection to the beach. Oh, this is interesting, guys. This is something new, including Cancer, Pisces, Sirius, and Delphinus. Delphinus are said to be more susceptible to developing the condition. It is believed that such individuals are fated to walk a life path fraught and with disquiet and turmoil. Okay, we're starting, guys. KojimaProductions. We are starting, guys. We're so starting. I'm so excited. Once there was explosion. A bang that echoed around the world, a phenomenon known as the Death Stranding. Which things, BTs, lost spirits of dead, found their way into our midst. When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation, a void out. Since most could neither see nor sense BTs, people lived in fear of them, withdrawing from the outside world. Cities became isolated and humanity crept toward extinction. To unite what was left of America, Porter named Sam forged a bond with a baby BB called Lou, who possessed a special connection to the other side. Together they journeyed west across the continent, reconnecting the people through the Chiral Network. But on the day that the United Cities of America celebrated the nation's rebirth, Sam and Lou vanished without a trace. Though UCA's official attempted to track them down, the pair's whereabouts remain unknown. "11 months later," yeah. The events of the second game are happening 11 months later.
Me? I've always loved porters. Through freezing rain and biting wind, across rivers, mountains, and endless deserts. They come to deliver something priceless, a glimpse of a life I've never known. They're my window, my sole connection to the outside world. And I know they'll be back again, today.
Minus 61. Have I ever really loved someone? Do I deserve what I've got? Now Now the great systems turn into traps and the fear is switching sides. I own $1 million worth of stock, but I still won't sleep at night. What is it that I've become? -61. Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise, where men sit in circles and talk numbers I never really liked. The way they think of life as some kind of gamble and watch the city drown. Where is it that I belong? -61. Now the wind cuts the leaves like a knife, and the sun is out of sight. I see the world they build to lose at the trial, what is left and what is right. I made the worst mistake one can make, pretending and playing blind. What is it I'm trying to find?
Okay, time to head home.
Okay, return home with Lou. We are starting, guys, and yeah, the music is pretty insane in here. The graphics, look at this. So yeah, there is our home, and yeah, this Kojima presented to us. Like whenever we are just choosing a difficult terrain to walk on, the music will be like louder and more intense.
Easy does it. Sorry, kid.
But if we choose a simpler path, then it's not gonna be so intense. Oh, look at this, how beautiful this is. So yeah, we are back at Sam Porter Bridges. We are still a porter, we are still delivering the packages. And we have a package right now, as you can see. Finding a safe route, tap O1, terrain scanner. Terrain where it's easy to lose your footing. Return home. Oh yeah. This was the thing we used in a previous game. It is like scanning the terrain and showing us the path. So let's go. And the music is starting to get more intense. Intensifying. Oh, blood bag. Let's carry it, why not? Oh, look at this. And we got this camera, which is reminding me kind of Red Dead Redemption 2, when we were riding a horse and then we saw this view. We are from behind, from one side. It is beautiful. So there are lots of new things in this game compared to the first one, but the first one was a freaking masterpiece, guys. And we can go back to Sam. Yeah, there's our route. Okay, let's go down gently. I'm so excited for the new characters and for the story. So yeah, as you see, Lou is now older, and it's not in a container. So we're gonna see how the story will go. Ooh, we have some spiders. I hope they won't bite us. We have stamina over here.
Damn. I did not like the look of that.
Ooh, these are big spiders. Oh, blood bag equipped? I get a blood bag from stepping on a spider. Over there. Yeah, let's go. Let's go through here. And it sounds like pure cinema. This game was always a pure cinema. The first game was pure cinema.
I feel that.
A gate quake measuring 4 on the G scale. Yeah, earthquakes. And the second game is also adding lots of interesting stuff like earthquakes, which are changing their environment, which are actually
Shaking pretty bad.
which are oh my god. Oh, which are changing the map, the whole environment. So Flu. Oh, he got scared. She got scared, sorry. It's a girl.
Okay, you're all right.
Look at this. This is beautiful. Okay. I think she's happy. Yeah. Okay.
Let's go home and get you fed.
Yes. Okay, we have to take care of Loom. Just like in the first game. But now as you see, it's a full baby. And yeah, we have to check on her. We have to soothe her. We have to take care of her. Just like in the first game, different events will trigger different scenes, different cutscenes, different behaviors. Oh, but the music getting more tense when we are climbing. It's just beautiful, just pure cinema. And just like in the first game, when we are traveling on foot or either with a vehicle, later we're definitely gonna have some vehicles, just like in the first game. But as you see, it's not an easy task. It's not just like we're going with a trail where we are choosing a specific path and we are going. No, we definitely wanna. Oh, what was it? Oh, chiral crystals. Chiral crystals are made of a mysterious substance that became buoyant when assembled in bulk. Okay, they will reduce the load by 1 kilogram. Nice. And we have a ladder. Nice. Let's grab the ladder. It might be coming handy. Carry on back, why not? Using ladders. Select ladder, hold, place. Oh, I remember this. We had some cryptobites. Eating cryptobites will restore some blood levels. To eat a cryptobite that's in your possession, hold this to open the weapons tools menu, then select the cryptobite from the consumables section and press X to eat it. We have this, the weapons tools menu. Use this menu to quickly switch between weapons and tools. Select a category with R and use L1, R1 to cycle through your options. Finally, press X to equip or use your chosen weapon or tool. So in here we have a ladder, we have a strength, blood bag, a bag of blood that will restore some blood levels when connected. Empty blood bags will automatically be replaced by reserve bags. Can be stored in a utility pouch. And yeah, cryptobite as well. Cryptobites are these little strange guys which we are consuming to... Yeah, let's capture some more. We are consuming to just restore our health. We are getting closer. Okay, let's run for a little bit. We need to plan our way. We need to use the terrain. We need to plan things.
Great. Rain. Gotta move.
Oh, it's starting to rain. Oh, it's raining. It's not a good sign, guys. It's raining. Like the recap said, the rain is making us older. If it lands on our skin or hair. Okay, gently, gently. Luckily we have a long coat. We have nice coat. And also very interesting thing about the ladders and some things that are, yeah.
Enough already.
Oh, it's raining pretty heavily. They are coming out from equipment. We can climb, why not? If we leave a ladder in a place, at least that's what happened in the first game. When we left the ladder, then someone else, another player, could use it in their game. So I suspect it will be the same in this game. Whenever we leave the ladder and we're gonna use this ladder just for ourselves, there's a chance that this ladder will appear by somebody's playthrough. And then we can help some other players out by leaving such a ladder. Alright. Oh, let's go.
Let's keep our distance.
Ooh, these spiders are bigger. We are so close. Oh, we almost fell. Let's go, because it's raining heavily. And it's not a good sign, believe me. Okay, we are so close. Oh.
Almost there.
Okay, let's go. Oh yeah. Here, now we can use ladder. Now we can use ladder, and you can leave this ladder for other players. But this is a prologue, so I don't know if this ladder will be let for other players. I fear structure. Yes, let's go. Nighrum. Yeah, it is. Okay, we are leaving this ladder, even though it's a prologue. See this little star and my username? Yeah, we are leaving this ladder. We can choose to take this ladder with us, but we eventually later we will get some more ladders. Oh, I see our...
There, we made it.
Oh, it's showing me there. But I think this is our hideout, right? Or home? Okay, then the song stopped. Oh my god, this doesn't look great. It's raining pretty heavily and it's so dark. Oh no, it's showing me the cave? Maybe we have to wait. Till it stops raining. Oh, we have BTs, guys. BTs. Also, here we have our hideout over here. Wow. Alright, so this was like an illusion sword. Probably there were no BTs, but it was just an illusion to hide our hideout, so we don't have any trespassers. Because nobody would approach BTs. Nobody would dare.
Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. Okay, little. Time for some nom-noms.
Num nums. Oh my god, look at this.
Come on, open up. There you go.
Fragile. At least I hope it was fragile. What is happening?
Who's there? Who are you? Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
I've been looking for you.
Nothing's worrying me.
Of course it was fragile. With this umbrella.
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Chiral printed diapers.
Thank God. How'd you track us down?
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Chiral Network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Chiral printers now, too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lou?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a bridges asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid that Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Hartman is not the president of the UCA anymore.
Why?
In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the Chiral Network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the Chiral Network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say?
Oh wow, we have a choice. Wait, we have some. Yeah, we have some questions, not a choice. The final answer is I'll do it. But yeah, let's try and let's ask her. Are there BTs out there?
Mexico has no shortage of beached things. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion. Several Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
Alright, so we can ask the other things. What's the state of the environment there?
Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
Of course, we are not. We are able to fight the BDs. It's not like we have to avoid them every time. In the first game, we were able to fight them, and yeah, this game, Death Stranding, also had lots of epic boss fights. Why me?
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
Oh, so maybe we're gonna meet Deadman. We're gonna see him in this game.
That was one reason. You got more?
I do. And this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
I ask you something.
I guess that makes sense. But something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control? Claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the Chiral Network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization, like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
Oh, wait, look at this. We have a choice, actually. But yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I wonder what would happen if we would choose the other option. I won't do it. But yeah, let's go. Let's go with the story. Yes, we will do it.
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
Uh-huh. What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use. It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
All right.
Episode 1. Sam! Alright. Okay, so we are moving. We are heading out without Lou. This is interesting. I thought we're gonna take Lou with us.
Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring? Huh.
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like.
Okay.
Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the Chiral Network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with a delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu?
Alright, nice.
You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack.
Alright, Chiral Network Gateway. Yeah, I was wondering if we had our Cupid from the first game, because this was actually a device that allowed us to connect people and places, like, together. Okay.
We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or in special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up.
Right. Let's put this one. Place in backpack. Carry in hands. Assault rifle. Handgun tool rack. Master handgun. A holster. Yeah, we have a holster. Yeah, of course, ladder. Blood bag to heal ourselves. Place in utility pouch. Or attached to suit. Place in utility pouch. And ladder. Hang on to a rack, swap. Oh, so we can swap it with our weapon. No, I think I will place it in backpack.
Return to the menu when everything looks good to go.
Yes, everything looks good. Okay.
Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
Right. To start drawing a route. Oh, we are drawing a route. Try drawing a route all the way to our destination.
Commencing route creation.
Deep River. Yeah, we can go past this river. So we can go like this.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head-on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
Alright, so we are like planning right now. So yeah, there are some bandits, so we definitely can take care of them. We can definitely take them out. There is a point of interest, so I will be marking it, and then we're gonna just, yeah, there is a river once again, so we need to go through this river. But at least I'll be going like past this river over here. So now to Ciudad Nudo del Norte. Alright, is it saved? Alright, nice. This is actually pretty nice. We are like planning our routes. I love it.
Latest model Cupid. Just completed.
Oh, they
We
changed.
decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world.
They changed the qubit, the appearance of it.
It won't be any harder than before either. The Chiral Network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No.
No more baby food for you.
Don't you get fragile any trouble, I'm gone. Don't you break my kid.
Now who wants to eat?
Alright guys, this will be it for the first episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna start in the next episode. We're gonna go to this bandits camp and we're gonna connect our first place, and later we're gonna get to Deadman stuff. I'm so excited to see Deadman. He was a great character, and each character in this game has its own story like I told you, but also unique powers and abilities, so this is pretty interesting. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and I see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.